What's the motherfucking deal? Welcome, excuse me, to the den. Here we are. We are here. I apologize. Doodle-doo. All right. Welcome to the den. If you're not familiar with the den is the best conversation on the internet, discussing everything naturally. DE, and I am your host, Sir Edward Honcho. You can't see me like John Cena. See what I did there. Anyway, apologize for the tardies. Scott had to do his duties. He decided that right before the stream was the appropriate time to commit a crime, right? So, of course, that's how it works. I gotta do something with this lighting. This is terrible, right? That'll work for now. That's good enough, I guess. Anyway, so here's the thing, right? Here's the thing about the den, Dwanda. Like, there's never a topic in the den. This is what I'm starting to do, right? This is why the titles have been very vague the last couple days. Like, I just throw some people on the thumbnails because, like, I hope to get to them. You know what I'm saying? Like, hopefully we get to talk about those people. But this is like old den, Kush den style, just without the Kush. Like, because Kush den used to be a topic, and we never, ever talked about the topic, right? And they were great streams. Actually, they were terrible streams, but they were fun, right? And we talked about a lot of stuff. And then, like, I mean, oh, shit, stream's almost over. We'll talk about the topic for like 2 minutes and then end the stream. So what I have been doing as of late is just kind of being very vague. There's going to be things that we're going to touch on. But ultimately, if you want to know what the stream's going to be, you're just going to have to tune in. It's like a mystery box. You know what I mean? It's like it's a suspense. What is he going to talk about tonight? What are you going to talk about tonight, Honcho? I don't even know, right? Who knows where we go in the magical land of the den? But let's see what we got joining us this evening. It's good to see all you wonderful people. You know what I'm saying again? And I must address this, that it is always my honor, my privilege, but more than anything, my pleasure to get to chop it up with all of you, except for Broderick. You know what I'm saying? He just don't meet the height requirements for this to be my pleasure to talk to that nigga. But anyway, Broderick's all right. He ain't that bad. I gave him a shout out on the sauce. That's as much love as he gonna get. Cultured, aka the Don of the Discord, Infinity Reform Pimp. You know what I'm saying? Pimp it ain't dead. These niggas just scared. John, my favorite New Yorker, what's the motherfucking deal? Heidi. Yeah, that's actually true. That is actually true, that statement you made. I don't know now. I don't know. It's definitely the talent at this school has gone downhill since then. But the tardy slip thing is absolutely true. I told y'all that story. That's like a real thing. Lockbert, how are you doing this evening? Let's see. Brody's gonna come in here and just say, niggas is late. Then he leave and go bathe in barbecue sauce. The lovely Miss Sarah Lou joining us. I don't even know. I got the fucking chat right here. I forgot to move it over here. Mullen, look on this screen. What's going on? I'm stretching my neck and shit. Doodaloo. Do. Scott. Scotty Scapegoat, yes. Dwanda, how you doing this evening? Hey, see the thing though, the thing, Heidi, you know, you can count the jingles you hear, but it's the jingles that you don't hear that really matter. Man, look, here's Choc Milk. How you doing this evening, man? Here's what happened. Here's the thing about the sauce is like, I had all intentions of doing the sauce, but like I said, a late run. Had to go get some things, and then it ran me late. But the sauce will always fall victim to family dinner time, right? Because that's priority. You feel me? So like, if family dinner time overlaps the sauce time, and then it's just kind of too cramped in there, like the sauce is going to take a L. But I had all intentions of doing it. I got the sauce line up and going, so everything's kosher, everything's good. We should be ready to roll hopefully tomorrow. I know there's a school thing I want to make sure I check out. I'm not sure if it's tomorrow, Thursday, or Friday. I gotta check the date on that. So it is. It is. What's going down? Holly, how are you? I hope all is well. Yuri, no, JRE is not doing that. You know what I'm saying? I want to talk about that though because I find that extremely amusing. But let's get into it. Let's talk about some things. And again, we got crazy videos every night. I got some wild shit tonight. I got super wokey woke people. It's my job to educate you guys, right? I'm gonna start doing like woke Wednesdays. You feel me? Like, just where we just get as just woke as we possibly can, so that we can fit in with the rest. It's really an educational thing. These are not insults that I have for these people. These are really this is really education for people in the den. I go out and do my due diligence, to find the pronoun of the day, right? The sexuality of the day. We got those tonight. We got niggardry of the day. We got plenty of niggardry going on. I just got it all right. I got a lot of off the wall ass shit, When people say, Honcho, I thought you were independent. I thought you were fair and balanced. I thought you were fair for both sides. Why don't you talk about Biden and the infrastructure? I don't give a shit. That's why. But I got a Biden video for y'all tonight. I got a good Biden video for you guys tonight. Did you guys watch that video I posted in the den of the doctor talking about the pokety poke? I think that was very good. If you hadn't checked it out, you definitely need to check that out. But let's get into it. I've talked enough. I know y'all want to hear me keep rambling and mumbling. I got some video of Chet Hanks. I didn't even know who Chet Hanks was. I'm going to talk to y'all how they're indoctrinating the youth. Oh, and segregation is back, but not in the way you think it is. But all of this stuff, all of these things that have been going on, like all this wokeness has been leading back up to segregation in many ways. Like I remember, I think it was a library in Seattle or something like that. I think there was a car tracking device in your infrastructure. I don't know. I don't. Yeah, just ride a bicycle. Of course, it's gonna be happening. But they passed it. We were being tracked. Like I say, opposite of season now prosecuted as a hate crime. Well, there's facts, and then there's that. Again, I told y'all it's been coming. I'm not, like I said, I really don't give a shit about it. I'm pretty sure there's lots of fat in this nigga here. I better check these out. It's so much going on, bro. Like I said, those people are not for us, right? But the problem is that we're so stupid. We put not even us. I'm not talking about you. When I say we, we're just talking about this country at this point. That you put people who do not have your best interest in mind, in power, and then think that they really care. Then you start celebrating. That's why I really believe, like, I used to not believe in all that reptilian type people shit and all that other weird shit. Now I believe everything. I just believe everything. I believe it's all out there. I think it's just every, the mom on GoFundMe, I talked about that yesterday. The chick who got like $200,000. You know what I'm saying? Like almost $250,000. You know what I'm saying? So, there's that. Let me see. Oh, man, I got stuff all over the place. Oh, and is the bot acting right? The bot ain't hip. Oh, I guess I got it connected, right? That helps. I just out there talking shit. I ain't even got that bitch plugged in. My bad. Hooty hoo. All right, there we go. It should be a little more receptive now. Damn, 45 shots of Chicago today. It's a light day, son. Say word. All right. What do y'all want? Y'all want violence? Y'all want ratchetness? I got a little bit of everything for you. I got a Fauci fest for y'all tonight, and you're gonna love it. You know what? I do got some violence. I do got a little bit of violence. It's not the usual violence that we be on. So we just start. Let's get this woke shit out the way, right? Let's get woke. I have not watched any of these wokey woke videos, but I got plenty of crazy shit for y'all today, right? And I'm trying to go through it fast so we can hopefully get some time for the Denline and make it shake. But let's get it.
Anyone who is bold enough to make the claim that the United States of America is the greatest country in the world is either uncultured, straight up ignorant, or has never left the continental US. And if they have left the US, it's probably to a very touristy, all-inclusive type of place where they're not actually experiencing the culture, or they're on a 7-day cruise with a bunch of other Americans. Anyone who has actually done some real traveling, moved abroad, immersed themselves in other cultures, or has more than 2 brain cells can tell you that the United States of America is not the greatest country in the world. And that's just straight fact. I'm just over here trying to keep it real. Anyone who is bold enough to make the claim that the United States of America is the greatest country in the world is either uncultured, straight up ignorant, or has never left the continental US. And if they have left the US, it's probably to a very touristy, all-inclusive type of place where they're not actually experiencing the culture, or they're on a 7-day cruise with a bunch of other Americans. Anyone who has actually done some real traveling, moved abroad, immersed themselves in other cultures.
I done moved a lot of broads. I still think America's great. Anyway, I don't know what's going on here. I don't know what's happening. I'm pretty sure, like, yeah, people outside of America are not very keen on it. But my thing is, I just went on this rant and didn't provide like any proof or any evidence. And I mean, again, it's a fucking opinion, right? I mean, everybody's entitled to their opinion. There's like no way to really prove any of that type of shit, right? So I guess you got to rant. I guess you got to do what you got to do. But hey, whatever. Michael, Vincent, what's the motherfucking deal? We're gonna start off light and we're gonna get it right. I got some crazy stuff for you. We got a bunch of what's going on with all this anti-American hate, right?
White supremacy is American history. White supremacy is America. For those of you still saying this is not the America I know, America is better than this, it's really not. This is how America has always been. America has never been a safe place for Black people. It has never been a safe place for Native or Indigenous people. It has never been a safe place for Asian people. It has never been a safe place for Latino people, for Mexican people. It's never been a safe place for people from the Middle East, people who are Muslim, people who want to practice a different religion outside of Christianity. It's not a safe place for women, for children, for LGBTQ plus people, for disabled people. It's not a safe place for people who fight in our wars, for veterans. White supremacy is American history. And you're perpetuating this myth of American exceptionalism and America being a shining beacon of democracy when you say America is better than this. And that's okay, because American capitalists and the education system and Texas McGraw-Hill will feed you that myth, will feed you that lie. And that's why I'm here, to help all of you unlearn American history. White supremacy is American.
I'll be honest. I got questions about the steering wheel more than anything else. And then, people with too many piercings, hey, you're entitled to do what you want to, America. I started having questions, right? About whatever decisions and opinions you have. So, I mean, wouldn't she, be one of these people who benefits from, I don't know, maybe not. It's weird to like white women talk about like white supremacy, and then like technically like wouldn't you benefit from that if that's like a thing? And so like aren't you your privilege is showing, But I guess you kind of like oblivious to that whole thing. I'm starting off. None of this is woke as some of that shit we watched. I think a couple of days ago. That might have been the worst. I still got some of them videos, but let's get it.
I'm very sexual. I'm attracted until there's a connection. Once it's gone, I'm in a state of perfection, part of the asexual spectrum. I'm not flexing. I'm free sexual.
The fuck? All right, y'all remember that one chick with the dance? I forgot what her sexual was. She had a weird sexual, fray sexual, like what? Frayed hairs, getting to a fray, like a little scuffle. Like, there's new shit every day. There's new shit every day. Like, is there gonna be a test at the end of the year on this shit? Because I'm gonna fail every day. I show y'all some new weird shit that I don't even, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, but that's what happens, right? And you're right, Mike. Like I say, you woke used to be a completely different thing, and those people take over all the phrases, like every kind of slang type, whether it be urban or whatever you consider cool or whatever type of, like they take it over and they culturally appropriate it into their wokeness, right? And then they blame other people for all kind of other weird shit. But I don't know. I'm just another nigga on the internet talking shit. Poppycock. No, that's a good one. That goes right in with shenaniganery and tomfoolery. Unless you're Puerto Rican, that's a whole nother problem. Anyway, what's going on? All right, I think we got most of the weird. Oh no, we got some pronouns to get, and then we're gonna get into some. We're gonna get into some jab talk, and this jab propaganda that's being pushed all over the TikTok is more toxic than Twitter.
You may have heard the term preferred pronouns, but pronouns are not preferred. They're mandatory. Pronouns are one of many ways that we can validate and respect other people. When someone tells you their pronoun, the only option is to use it. If you don't know someone's pronouns, ask them, use gender-neutral language, or no pronouns at all. My pronouns are they, them, theirs. If you don't know how to use them, look it up. Practice. Use an app. Ask a friend. It is not the job of the trans and gender non-conforming folks in your life to teach you.
Yes.
You may have heard the term preferred pronouns, but
Yeah, that's one, it's not their job to teach us. I'm gonna be honest, like at this point, I'm not listening in the first place. But like I said, I show y'all this shit like every day, right? And there's shit getting made up that these other motherfuckers don't even know. Like even the chick in the last video. And Meg Thee Stallion is the poster child for the fucking alphabet community. Like, again, it's always these old goofy ass niggas that they find to do all this monkey shit. Nigga this time just happened to be Meg Thee Stallion, right? Y'all should have knew she was a goofy broad when she named herself a stallion, right? Fuck. Just because you want to steal a weave off Black Beauty don't mean you're a motherfucking whore. Anyway, as I told y'all about Meg out there trying to talk about, oh, rappers need to embrace the LGBT community. You just trying to, one, capitalize off the baby debacle, right? Two, if you motherfuckers are creating new shit every fucking day, and y'all don't know the shit, and y'all expect somebody to fucking... the only gay person I know is Gay Kenneth. Like, it's the only fucking gay person I know. Like, I've actually probably had a conversation with him. Like, I'm pretty sure in passing, I know I've seen him, right? I know for a fact I have. Right? But I don't have conversations. I don't have it's not like I'm going out of my way. Oh, there's one of them gay people. You just walk on this side of the street. Come on, dear. It's one of them. Let's cross the road. Like, I'm not going out of my way. Hey, I support you, brother. I told you, I'm not your enemy. I'm not your ally either. Just don't give a shit either way. I got my own fucking problems to deal with. Like, I'm not in the business of bandwagoning problems, right? I barely want to bandwagon the Astros. You know what I'm saying? And they're not even a problem. So why the fuck am I going to go look for shit that I genuinely don't have a dog in the fight? And my dog did try to fight. I have to go get him put down. Anyway. I try. I try sometimes, Holly. I might be more unreasonable than I know. But my thing is this, right? It's just like People go out looking for issues. Man, look, I get how you feel, but I've shown y'all videos like the last 2-3 weeks, and every day you've seen somebody almost mention that. Who was the one the other day with the wristbands? Well, when I put this wristband on, it means this. I put this wristband on, it means this. I put these 2 wristbands on, it's a combo. I put all 3 of them, it's an extra value meal. Like, I'm not gonna study your color combinations because this one group feels this way, then you got this other group who says something completely different, and then these people, well, I'm like an intersection of this group, but there's like a subgroup that I intersect with that's part of this group. Man, look, I don't give a fuck, okay? These videos are solely for the purpose of entertaining the den folk and me questioning where we have gone as a society, right? Other than that, look, bro, like I don't know. I don't care. I'm not seeking. I'm not going to be out. Yeah, I'm not going to run around tearing down pride flags. I'm not going to put up any pride flags. Right? So, whatever. And this is what I'm saying. Like, bro, mandatory. Man, I wish goddamn government trying to tell me some shit mandatory. I ain't fucking with you. I wish this motherfucker would come over and tell me some shit mandatory. Boy, I'll be back in Harris County. Y'all terrible. If you really want to know what happened, you'll have to ask Miss Bell, because if anybody did, it was Miss Bell. So I'll leave it at that. And she made a very funny. Miss Bell made a hilarious statement yesterday. I don't think too many people peeped it. All right, let's get this, them, they, this, get that off the screen. I think there's all the. I think it's all the woketies. Oh, we got a homosexual. I haven't seen this, but I think this is a homosexual.
So this video is for Governor Cuomo. If you're not Governor Cuomo, share this video.
Why does white lady got the black girl forehead? What the fuck? Anyway.
So it gets to him. I just wanted to let you know I am what they call a Cuomo-sexual. I'm also single and available.
No fucking shit.
Do with that information what you want. Just put it out there.
I'm mad at even save this video. I thought it was going to be something completely different. Yeah, I'm pretty sure anybody who's a quote-unquote homosexual is some desperate, lonely woman in New York who had to suffer out the fucking lockdowns alone, right? And who was probably very fearful of catching the Rona, so they didn't want to have any intimate partnerships. And so they fucking sat there and watched Cuomo on TV all day while he's behind the scenes diddling. All right, ask me what I'm drinking. Don't ask me what I'm drinking out of. It's none of your business. Okay? That question is none of your business. It's HIPAA. It's a HIPAA violation if you ask me what I'm drinking. Shannon, Delta Echo Golf. What's the motherfucking deal? Hey, there's some dude out there, bro. She's beautiful, bro. I wish she alone. She's just wonderful. All right, so it's time to take this thing serious. I know I've been cracking jokes and I've been telling y'all, all these things about the jab. I'm saving the niggardry for last. I know y'all want to see, like, Honcho, it's a lot of Caucasian you've been showing what he's trying to do to us today. Where's the Negroes? Trust me, they're coming. They're coming. I got them. I got some good stuff for y'all. It's kind of a long one, but this is a serious thing, and so I'm gonna take my joke face off. We need to take this thing very serious. It's not.
I didn't take the vaccination. That way, over there, I see you, fighting. Not for my life. I'm fighting for every breath.
popped my knee. Did y'all hear that? That hurt. That hurt so bad. Oh, fighting for every step. Oh. I found these knee exercises I've been somewhat doing. I gotta get more serious about it. Again, what are those things? You know, those details that doctors can't tell their patients anymore because then the patient gets upset and they sue them, even though it's true. You know, those people that end up on those shows with hundreds of pounds of life, or what's left of life. Those people who are probably in the most danger from this situation. And I'm not making light of, you know, the suffering that's going on here, but he's not making light of it either. I'm a terrible person. I'm going to hell and I will meet you guys there. But all bullshit to the side. Like, yeah, you're going through it, but you were going through it before this ever happened. And the fucked up part about it is like, this is what they need to be telling people. Go and get healthy. Go eat better. Stop eating the bullshit. Stop eating the processed fucking foods. Go eat real food. Stop going to Mickey D's. You know what I'm saying? You ain't big bone. You need to leave that Mickey D's alone. And fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like, take care of yourself. But we've gotten to the point where motherfuckers so relying on the talking box, the fucking box foods, you know, and all this bullshit. Now they're out of there. And they're expecting some poke. If he would have got the poke, he'd still probably be in danger of being a breakthrough case. You know what I'm saying? Doctor say you got high blood pressure. You need to stop hiding all them Twinkies in your dresser. McDonald's salad. Have you ever seen a McDonald's salad? Have you ever left a McDonald's salad in a vehicle for an ungodly amount of time? That salad will be the same salad. You can leave that salad in the car for a fucking week. That bitch gonna be the same salad. You can leave that bitch in there for a month. It's gonna be the same goddamn salad. What's up, Marquise? Oh man, right? But let's kind of get it. Let's kind of get it. But let me kind of see what he says. I'm gonna play the whole thing. It's like a relatively long video. But again, like I said, I do feel bad for the man. But because he's been lied to, one is because we live in the information age where you can go get all the information you want to, but people would rather listen to these quote unquote blue checks, listen to these people who are obviously on someone's payroll. I'm gonna show y'all something in a second that proves my point. But it's just like, you got to take care of yourself. The people who are in most danger we've seen have been larger people, old people. But yet, man, we already know that certain numbers and things have been skewed. I mean, the government officials have come out and said it. And here we are, right? It's about to get real ugly, right? Yeah, I mean, that's probably the place where you're going to have the most regrets. I wonder if he's the volunteer.
If you think you need the vaccine, go get it. Don't wait. Last night I come to the realization that the chances of me not being able to give my daughter away at her wedding was greater than walking out. I had to make a phone call to my 14-year-old son. And I had to tell him what I thought my dream was of giving my daughter away at the altar.
I want to know, right? We can talk about genetics. We can talk about diet. We can talk about things that run in the family. We can talk about people who don't run in your family. I wonder if his like daughter's like even engaged right now, right? And I know you're like, Honcho, you on some real out of there shit right now. But I'm gonna be honest. I'm not taking health advice from this guy, right? and period. So that's that, right? You know, you always talk about, you always get the little fact checks under every little video and thing you get on the social media now. I'm not taking health advice from this guy. I'll read the fact sheets, but it's like kind of like you said, he's like fucking he's folding. You know what I'm saying? He sounds like he just feel like he's giving up. So if you don't make it, he's like, you know, when people lose, like, is when they give up mentally. That's when you start fucking. That's when it's a wrap. Like when you die in your mind, when you give up in your mind, that's when it starts. And so he's not even willing to. This doesn't even sound like he's willing to put up a fight. I know it's tough. I know it's hard, but it's life. You get one. I don't know. Man, beat that shit. Become like the healthiest motherfucker. Start a fucking TikTok channel. So this was me when I got out the thing with the cough. Now look at me now. I'm fucking all ripped and shit. You motherfuckers can't stop me. That's what you gotta be all bad about. What's the motherfucking deal? But it's unfortunate, bro.
And I had to ask for his permission. If I didn't come home, that he would give my daughter away on her day. These are some of the things, guys, that you're going to have to make decisions about if you don't get the vaccine. They're moving me again to the pulmonary ICU. They're monitoring my lungs as they are now damaged. I have the COVID and pneumonia, and I have blood clots and coagulating crystal particles that have grown, and I have a portion of a collapsed lobe. This place was basically empty with COVID last week, and now it's full. So it is growing. My wife and I had to make a decision if I was going to allow them to put me on a ventilator. Worst case scenario. I messed up big time, guys. I didn't get the vaccine. That's okay. I made a mistake. I admit it. And I'm taking my responsibilities now. So please, for the love of God, if you really want to have a chance, just protect yourself.
So there's that. Eat healthy, get some sun. Make sure you get all your vitamins and minerals. Exercise daily. I recommend it not only for that, but it just makes you feel better. You know, start your day off. Do some stuff. I can't tell you what you need to do. You figure it out. But yeah, there's that. Let me put all the videos that have been used up where they need to go. So boop. Let's get all the white supremacy, America haters out there, the free sexuals out of there. So I'll show you this one video about the new guy. I think it's great. You know, I like segueing and stuff. Let's go with modern day educators, and we'll talk about Chet and his feelings. And then we're going to talk about how your leadership is influencing the youth, right? Talk to your kids. To be honest, it's a lot of goofballs out there You finna get it.
I need to go home. Instead, I'm sitting at my desk crying because we just got word from our superintendent that masks will not be required in our school district this year because the school has to respect the choice of parents that don't want to have their kids in a mask. And that's just the most bullshit reasoning, and I'm so over it because there is no such thing as a personal choice in a pandemic because I have no choice.
Look at me. Silence. So you're over it, but you're crying about it, right? And then we're talking about the youth who are like, again, like I say, people are afraid. If you're scared, say you're scared. There's nothing wrong with that. If you're scared, you say you're scared. Get right with whatever you believe in. We all got to clock out someday. You know what I'm saying? But you're crying over this. So if there's no mandate, and this is the thing that I still don't understand. Like, this is the logic. I should call the police on black people. If you don't wear a mask, she's gonna call them on your ass. But here's the thing, right? I wonder what she got in that book collection back there. Probably a bunch of supermarket filth. As I'm gonna be honest. Anyway, but my deal is like, my deal is simply like this, right? If you believe the science or it changes, right, then follow the procedures and you should be fine. If the other people get it and flop out, that's on them. Then you don't have to worry about them anymore, right? You know, you don't really care about them because you're mad because they don't want to do something. Just they should clock out and move on, right? And if you got all the proper protection, you got all the proper PPE, you got the poke, all that, like, you're Superman. You don't even have to worry about it. The new guy said that you won't even get it, even though we see what's been happening with that breakthroughs in the science. But hey, it is what it is. Let's finish this. I don't know what else she's talking about.
Choice now to send my child to school in a way that will be safe for them because my child's mask will do a great job of protecting the other kids around her, but I have no choice not to have my kid coughed on.
So the mask is for her protection. Doesn't trip what the motherfucker did. So, like, doesn't like the mask work, but we're like so, and then we're like breathing in and out. So if they get coughed on, like, won't the holes in the mask that are way still too big for the particles still whatever? Anywho, I'm not a doctor. I just play one on the internet on occasion. She looks like, she looks like, she would suck to be a teacher. She's one of them. She's definitely one of them how to teach it.
By her classmates. I am so tired of this I'll do what works for me, you do what works for you take on a public health crisis. And we are never going to get out of this if we cannot start collective.
You don't get it, and that's the thing. They don't get it. They think there's going to be an end to this. They think there is no end to this. This is the beginning and the end, right? There will be no end to this. That's why now there's sequels and variations. Who was it? Moderna just is building a facility in Canada. And Justin Trudeau just said, so that way we can be on top of all future pandemics, right? This is in the plans. We're planning on having more of these. Get used to it, right? But this is crazy. She's a crazy looking person. She has children. Who hit that?
Thinking about how our actions impact the people around us.
I know. I've been saying something around here for a long time. Fuck them kids. I'm glad I don't have to go to school and this shit. I already told you, like, I'm super anti that shit. Cause like I told, like when I realized that shit when I told you about the little one when she had that doing that running shit. Like now that I realized that shit a couple of days ago, I'm on some like super anti shit. Like, I don't give a fuck about none of that. Y'all like I almost wiped. I'm getting mad thinking about it. Like, I had her fucking doing a fucking fitness test in a fucking mask. So right, I don't care. I don't care. Like, y'all seen it, man. I don't understand. I'm not even gonna get into it on that because I'm gonna get mad. So I really truly don't give a shit. Like, if your little chunky kid is out of there and in danger, stop feeding his fucking ass Twinkies. Like, that's a you problem, right? None of the other kids are in danger. You figure it out. Like, because people are losing their minds. They've lost all common sense. It's a pandemic. Nobody's dying. No. Anyway. Anywho. I gotta figure out this TikTok thing, right? Start making crazy TikToks and bringing all the crazies from TikTok to the den. That should be a blast, right? What does Chet think about? I don't even know. I didn't know Chet was until like 10 minutes before the stream. Maybe I'm lying, like 45 minutes.
So just checking in. Look, I've been kind of on the fence about this for a while. That's why I've never spoke on it. But with the amount of people that I know recently that have gotten COVID and with like the numbers rising, I think it's important for me to say, like, I got the vaccine. I think everybody should. I think it's really important, like, that we all do this just as like citizens, as Americans. We have to look out for each other and get this shit under control, guys. So like, I suggest to all my followers, you guys set an appointment and get the vaccine first thing. Psych! Bitch! If it ain't broke, don't fix it. I never had COVID. You ain't sticking me with that motherfucking needle. It's the motherfucking flu. Get over it, okay? If you're sick, stay inside. I'm tired of having, okay? Why are we working around y'all? If you're in danger, stay your ass inside. I'm tired of wearing a motherfucking mask. So, just checking in. Look, I've been kind of on the fence about.
It's like the first time I've ever heard Chet say anything about anything. I'm a fan now. I'm gonna get a poster, put it in the back of the den. This might be the video in the background for the rest of the stream. But that's not all he has to say. Apparently, this is what I first saw. He was angry about something. I think at a bookstore.
I'm so sick of this mask shit, dude. Flipping Barnes & Noble, buying books. Check out. My mask slips like a little millimeter past my nostril. Oh, sir, you gotta have your mask. Oh, yeah, my bad. Slips down again. Sir, your mask. Oh, okay, my bad. I'm like, I go, you're really on it, huh? He goes, yeah, we are. Okay. He's like, did you get the vaccine? I'm like, yeah, for sure I got the vaccine. Psych, bitch! If it ain't broke, don't fix it. I never had COVID. Bitch! I'm so sick of this mask shit, dude.
I'm bringing psych back. I haven't heard that since the early 2000s. Bro, and that's what I'm saying, like, yeah, that was the crazy shit. Yeah, his dad like almost clocked out. That's the super funny part about it, right? And there's a story going around about like a nurse who like both of her parents, I think, were unvaccinated and clocked out. And she's still not gonna get it. I wonder why. You know what I'm saying? I've never seen it. Bro, and here's my thing, right? As I come in contact with lots of people frequently, go lots of places, I don't be doing that shit. And I just, again, I say I'll take my risk. I'll take whatever punishment comes to me, if deservedly so. If there is none, then it is what it is, right? I was mad though, because I had fucking I had to go to make a delivery for fucking. I had to go to Total Wine, and the fucking she's like, dudes in there, fucking piece of shit. Yeah, third party delivery services. You got to put your mask on. I'm like, what? The fuck is wrong with you? Just give me the boxes so I can go. Oh no, we can't give you that stuff. They got like a fucking box of masks right there. So like, take the shit, held on the face all crazy like this. Like, put the fucking box in the thing, dog. And then fucking like, as soon as you put them in the box, they fucking took that shit off and left out the thing. They probably, I guess they could something. Like, it's dumb. It's dumb. The shit ain't like I don't give a shit about none of this shit. But here we are, right? This is everybody's getting all done. Did y'all see the airlines? I think it was is it America? The other main airlines are not forcing their employees to do it. Who was it? United or American? One of them did, and I know all the others are saying no go to that. So hip hip hooray for that. Maybe whenever Harris County leaves me alone, I can still catch a flight somewhere without having to go through all that nonsense. Not to one of these crates. I'm going to Montana. Just going to be in the wilderness. Leave me alone. So like I said, this is a bunch of indoctrination. This is a bunch of bullshit. Don't worry, we got segregation coming up real soon. Let me show you why. Okay. I told you the other day, I told you that really limp-wristed, structurally deficient-wristed person that they sent to the White House, right, as an intern or whatever they call it, and had whatever going on. Make sure you hit that like button. Like button's always appreciated. If you're new here, if you're new to this, welcome. If you're true to this, you know how it goes around here. This is what's going on. This is what you remember. Again, 8 months in, the new guy said something about the old guy that he didn't have this under control. It's been around for 8 months. And he ain't figured out. This guy's been off for 8 months, and this is his suggestion to you. This is how he expects to beat the
What's up, dudes?
C-19.
What's up, Dr. Fauci? So we have a couple questions we want to ask you.
Okay, go ahead.
Does the vaccine impact my fertility? And can people get it while they're pregnant or breastfeeding?
Yeah, this is totally not scripted, bro. Look how cool this guy fetch. I'm not even gonna wear my glasses for this one. What's up, dudes? Like influencers are a motherfucker, bro. Anyway.
There's no evidence at all that it infects fertility. In fact, many of the people who've gotten vaccinated have gotten pregnant. Tens and tens of thousands of women have been vaccinated while pregnant and then while breastfeeding. No negative effects that have been noticed.
I never telling you about. So there's that.
So we've noticed the age of eligibility keeps getting lowered for the vaccine. So if it wasn't
Appreciate the love. Thank you, Ms. Hollies.
studied on children, how do we know it's safe for children?
Matt, that's a great question. We don't allow it to be given to any age group until it has been tested. As you see the age limit going down, that means it has been tested in that group and it has been shown to be safe and effective.
So good to know. Thank you for your time, Dr. Fauci.
Thank you so much for your time.
You're welcome. Good luck, guys.
Oh my God, I just wanted to TikTok with Fauci so I could ask him this pre-scripted question I've been just holding on to since they paid me for it. I'm gonna show you some stuff. And again, shout out to Libs of TikTok, one of my favorite accounts to follow. Just here we are. Let me bring you a little bit more, right? So this is just a one-off thing, So you're getting all willy-nilly with us. I'm gonna get willy and real nilly.
Hi, Dr. Fauci. It's such an honor to meet you.
It's my pleasure, Claudia. It's really great to be with you.
So we're trying to have a Vax Girl Summer. Do you mind if I ask you
The
some rapid...
fuck? Again, I don't be watching the Vax girls. I want to whore it up, Dr. Fauci. Like, what do I need to do that safely? I don't care about STDs. I just don't want to get the C-19. What do I need to do? This is what I'm saying about fucking
Fire questions?
Sure, go ahead, please.
In just one sentence, can you help me convince my friends who aren't vaccinated yet to get vaccinated so that I can invite them to my pool party?
When you are vaccinated, you are protected from getting infected, and you are protected from getting anybody else infected.
All right. So if you guys like, why does it matter? If that's the truth, then why does it matter? If you got it, you don't care about your friends that much. You care about yourself. You got it. Then why does it matter what anyone else decides to do? Right? Why does it matter? There's been C-19 in that pool for years now. Right? This is my logic for any of the pro-jab people, right? If you got it and it works, what are you worried about? If you double protect yourself and you put some dirty cloth on your face, any kind, you know what I'm saying? You can put some dirty drawers on your face. Nobody cares, anything. Just cover your face up, right? It's gonna work. And you're double protected. What are you afraid of? What are you so angry about? Right? If everybody else is dumb and stupid, then why? Why are you so mad? Who cares? Why is this even necessary, right? If the people who want it got it, why are we going through such lengths? Why is the government paying TikTok influencers to do these things, right? And again, the groups that they're trying to reach, they are failing they're failing at finding the proper people. Anyway, let's finish this up because I got more for y'all.
Because if you don't get infected, you're not going to spread it to anybody else. Get vaccinated and have your pool party.
We all want to feel and look our best this summer, of course. What's a common myth that you hear about the vaccine's side effects?
Well, a common myth is that the vaccine...
What does that have to fucking do with looking better? What?
Can make you...
See, how I feel about these questions is how Heidi felt about the questions from this complicated channel. Like, this is what's happening right now.
Infertile or sterile or get into your genes, all of that's a myth, nonsense, untrue. Don't let it bother you. Go ahead, get vaccinated, be safe, and have a lot of fun.
And what will you miss out on this summer if you're not vaccinated?
These nuts.
Well, if you're not vaccinated, what you'll miss out on is that feeling of protection to know that you are protected. You don't need to wear a mask. You could be outside. You could be inside.
The lies. This, like, you wonder how Heidi's home country and then people fell for all that propaganda because of shit like this. Because of shit like this. The fucking lies. Right? You won't have to do this, have to do this. Yet you're saying this while states are telling you whether you poked or unpoked, you got to strap it back up. You know what I'm saying? While furthermost points, you know what I'm saying? Your East Coast and your West Coast, telling, well, no matter what, it doesn't matter if you are or you're not. You're going to have to throw it back on. We don't care if your kids are or not. You're going to have to throw it back on. We know it doesn't do anything, but you're going to have to throw it back on. I mean, we just want to make sure we think that we're going. Like, this shit is so stupid. Everybody. Oh, that is terrible. Isn't that how, who was that actor? That actor got it. It was very bad, right? Anywho.
If you don't want constraints, for goodness sakes, go get vaccinated.
You can have unprotected sex with strangers if you go get vaccinated. Just ask anybody who went to Lollapalooza that was vaccinated. Should ask anybody who wasn't vaccinated. I don't think anybody gave a fuck. Drugs.
You could just get rid of all your constraints there. Thanks for having me, Claudia. It's good to be with you.
Thank you so much. Great to meet you.
I'm so excited to meet you, Dr. Fauci. I'm so excited. Shut the fuck up. Yeah, fuck, nobody's excited. I mean, nobody's excited to meet any. Nobody's excited to meet their own doctor. Right? Good news or bad. Nobody wants to see fucking any kind of doctor. Oh my God, it's Dr. Fauci. It's like LeBron James. Shut the fuck up. Get angry. Don't worry. I'm trying to get through all this so I can show you all the niggardry I got lined up for y'all. It's good. It's good. It's real good. I promise you. I promise you, my friend. You know when somebody says my friend, it's good. It's gonna be a good deal coming. Just stay on, my friend. Just come on, my friend. Just for you, my friend. I have something special just for you, my friend.
It's great to meet you, Dr. Fauci. I had a couple questions about the vaccine. We don't know the long-term negative health effects.
If this don't sound fucking script, just listen to the beginning part. Like again, like I said, what the fuck? The long term, I don't like reading out loud in class in front of my friends.
You, Dr. Fauci. I had a couple questions about the vaccine. We don't know the long-term negative health effects of the COVID shots. A lot of rumors about, phones sticking to arms. Can you help me weigh the pros and cons of getting vaccinated?
That's a great question.
What is this? What is it? What is its pronouns? That's what I'm most concerned about. I don't even know what this is. It's like a fucking little elven, fucking Lord of the Ring leftover, and it just terrible.
Jacob, that a lot of people ask, and a lot of the things that you're referring to are just ridiculous myths. Do I become magnetic? Do you put a chip in me so I could follow you around? That kind of stuff. You gotta use your TikTok medium to debunk that nonsense. The benefit of the vaccine overwhelmingly outstrips any of the theoretical risks.
Theoretical risks. Always notice words that people use.
Of something bad happening to you. But if they occur, they're spectacularly rare.
Well, thank you so much.
Right, you're welcome. It's a pleasure to be with you. Take care of yourself.
Should I relax my arm? Sure. Because my heart's not relaxed right now.
That's it.
Awesome.
You happy, Dr. Fauci?
I had to mute myself. There's certain things I know you're not supposed to have too. Hope y'all didn't read my lips on that. That wasn't good. Anyway, happy Dr. Fauci. Fucking. All right, I had to mute myself to say the things I wanted to say. I had to say it, but I know I can't say it on YouTube, so I just had to mute it. Those were deliberate mutes. I had to mute that deliberately because I said a bunch of stuff. Get this, dude, that would definitely just, yeah. So yeah, I had to mute that deliberately. Yeah. Woo. Woosah. All right. I think we're done. I think we're done with all the Rona shit. We got one good video. Would like to save the best for last, but we're gonna watch this video. Then we're gonna get some. I'm gonna actually say the segregation shit for last because segregation is back, and you're going to be super surprised at where this is happening, and how this is happening. I will give you a hint. It is taking place in the dirty, dirty South. But here's something for all of you. I hope you enjoy. I'm just gonna have anything else to drink. I should take a Honcho Enterprises, but I really don't need to go. I've been drinking a lot of liquid. What the fuck? All right, check it out.
Joe Biden has a deep, steep, and successful record over a long, long time.
Biden actually went to school on a half scholarship, ended up near the bottom of his class, and won only 1 degree, not 3.
To answer charges that he has been appropriating the thoughts and words of others without credit.
The office of Vice President Joe Biden is backtracking from televised comments he made this morning on the swine flu outbreak.
The Vice President has apologized to the Emiratis. He has apologized to the Turks. He may or may not apologize next to the Saudis. A few weeks ago, he apologized to the ADL for using the term Shylock. He took heat for using the term Orient to describe Asia. He praised Bob Packwood before a women's group. This is all in the past few weeks.
President Biden has spent the weekend on damage control following remarks that offended at least 2 U.S. allies in the fight against ISIS.
Secretary Yoshihide Suga says U.S. Vice President Joe Biden has apologized for causing trouble for the Japanese government.
Apology now from the Vice President of the United States, Joe Biden, for the problems with the Obamacare website.
And this comes as Biden apologized for a 1998 remark in which he compared Bill Clinton's impeachment proceedings to a lynching.
And surprised some in the White House, as did his revisionist history on privately advocating that President Obama approve the raid to capture or kill Osama bin Laden.
Mr. President, my suggestion is don't go.
Went back to say, look, he was in office marching for the idea of civil rights, but was not actually marching in the streets. But in today's
That's not the word marching. Criticism. Joe Biden today said he regretted his controversial comments about working with segregationists during his time as a senator.
At an awards ceremony last night in New York, the former vice president once again offered an apology of sorts to law professor Anita Hill.
Tonight, after 5 days of mounting pressure, former Vice President Joe Biden is acknowledging that some of his behavior has made women uncomfortable.
He walked back his comment in a call with the U.S. Black Chamber of Commerce this afternoon, and specifically about the idea that just because you're black, you would vote for him as a Democrat. Here's part of what he said to them.
But he opposed
busing as a way to desegregate schools.
Apologizing for something he said about African Americans at a virtual conference for Black and Hispanic journalists.
An awful lot of people were jailed for minor drug crimes after the
Exactly right.
Was it a mistake to support it?
Yes, it was.
Biden's 2020 campaign has admitted the former vice president was not arrested for trying to visit Nelson Mandela.
You voted for the Iraq War. You have since said you regret that vote.
According to the Washington Post, almost every detail of that story he told Friday appears to be incorrect. Ultimately, the Post reports Biden got the time period, the location, the heroic act, the type of medal, the military branch, and the rank of the recipient wrong, as well as his own role in the ceremony.
This is God's truth, my word as a Biden.
And that is, Hunter Biden, your son, was getting paid a lot of money to serve on the board of a Ukrainian energy company facing serious corruption charges. You were the vice president running point on Ukraine. The average Joe hears that and says, that sounds fishy.
This morning, Joe Biden is promising to change his ways.
Joe Biden has a deep, steep, and successful.
Oh, niggas dancing in their mailboxes. Y'all know Broderick voted for this guy, right? Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, no, it shows how much, again, the media hated him, and it shows how influenced Americans are by the media. That's all it shows me, because that's why you have all these people who are losing their shit. And when did we start with the video? Remember, I think the first video was the chick. I got these 4 fucking inhalers. I got a daughter and a broke back husband, and it's your fault. Wear your mask. Like, this is the shit. This is where we're at. But we're gonna get to all them Trump tweets were the dude didn't miss. They were all classics. He made the media relevant. As soon as he was gone, like, now people are tired of him. You're still talking about him. Like, please Trump back. Please Trump, say anything. Please say something so we can write a story. Like, it's all boring now. Now this is how desperate it is. See, at least Trump took to Twitter with his shit, and he was genuine. The motherfuckers now go to TikTok with the shit, and they're so fraudulently Fauci. You know what I'm saying? They were hilarious. Really, damn, take him too serious. He was fucking hilarious. All right. We're done with the wokey wokes. The new guy's a joke. Niggardry. I don't know where to start. All right. How do y'all think this is going to turn out? A guy found out somebody stole his coat. He found the guy that did it. I think it's going to turn out bad or worse. Let's find out.
So much, Jack. How y'all doing today? Don't let him run out. Don't let nobody in the store. Palm me, I'll give you $20, bro. For this palm. I'm not gonna hurt him. I'm not just my cousin. Hey, yo, palm me, everybody. I'm not gonna do nothing. I'm not gonna do nothing. It's my blood. I'm not gonna do nothing. This is my cousin. Show my jacket. You see? Foul. This is what family does to you. This is what family does to you. But he's sorry, right? Say sorry. Sorry. Alright. This is what you do to your family. I want to do right by you. My family, bro. Listen, don't talk. My family, bro. You're not my heart. I want to do right by you, bro. I'm about to take somebody else, bro. So much, Jack. How y'all doing today?
Who are these niggas? What is these niggas, son? But I'll bullshit to the side. Expected to get real violent. Niggas actually did in a peaceful manner. Niggas kill you over fucking material shit. So Montclair Coat? Niggas definitely kill you for Montclair Coat. I expected him to beat his family up. What's that, a bodega? It's in a bodega? Well, that was actually surprising. I expect somebody to die. But it's different. If niggas could really get on some shit like that, then maybe, smudge my Air Force Ones. Smudge my favorite white Air Force Ones. Now I have to turn to some black Air Force One activity. Like, it's very, very good to see that for a change.
Lemon squeeze like that. Boy, them SD like, hey, boy, you gonna X. Lemon squeeze like that. Boy, them SD like, hey, boy, you gonna X. Lemon.
I don't understand voice. What do you expect to happen? One more time, just cuz.
Lemon squeeze like that. Boy, them SD like, hey, boy, you gonna X.
Boy, yeah, little Woody. Oh, yeah.
Lemon squeeze like that. Boy, them SD like, hey, boy, you gonna X.
Well, I'm ready. You rapping? Is you? I don't know what the fuck he. Probably accidentally
Lemon
shot some
squeeze
homeless
like
dude.
that. Boy, them SD.
Cowboys fan, so there's that. I'm about to beat my ass. Goddamn. That motherfucker trick. Oh, there's absolutely no discipline. That nigga is. These niggas get opinion. BLM, Black Lives Matter, though. Whoop whoop. Let's go. What would you do in this situation? Play it once. This was you seeing what took place in this next video coming up. How would you respond? And who's to blame? Bro. Plot twist. The baby was actually cleaning up. I haven't seen some people's cribs that probably look like this inside. But that's my thing. Like, you ain't saying that, you ain't doing nothing. Kid obviously is continue to do it because you ain't watching the motherfucker. You just looking for something to go viral. You know how that child was able to do that? You know, you know why that child is able to do that? Because that child is left unsupervised quite often. That child is out there trying to fend for itself. Oh my goodness. I should give you back all your pistachios I stole from you, Heidi. Well, not assault. But yeah, this kid is usually on super. That's the kid ain't even worried about it. Ain't shit finna happen to me. I don't give a fuck. Do a gang sign up in that pot. Like, he gives no shit. The hair is looking crazy as shit. I'm like, oh, what's up, bitch? You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't give a fuck. This kid is used to not being watched. And again, shout out to No Pause TV. This is what I'm saying. This is the craziness. Diaper dirty, kid unsupervised, and just, it's a fucking mess. And like I said, the kid ain't do all that shit. He had to figure out a way to try to get some food. And at this point, like, man, this shit ain't no good. Let me put some seasoning in this shit. Bitch, who taught you how to cook? Mine is the Nesquik. That's the most questionable thing about this whole thing, right? Why is there Nesquik in there? That baby didn't leave all them bags on them fucking paper plates and all that other shit. It puts, where's the precious? I can't remember what Smeagol talked about. Again, terrible, right? So you think that's bad? Remember that video we watched probably last week, maybe the week before, with the white people in the mall, and then the goofy bitches. Is this for real or for fake? Is this for real life or for fake? I know the fuck you didn't, bro. I know the fuck you didn't, right? So remember them motherfuckers? I got something for you guys. Enjoy. Let me get rid of these here for a second. Oh, I was supposed to show you that shit about the TikTok shit, but whatever. All right. Enjoy this. This one's for you.
What the fuck we doing, man? Fuck her ass. Look at the goddamn baby. Playing with the gas pump. And this ain't out west, yo. Pick me up, bitch. Bitch, pick me up. Oh. Who the fuck looking out for who right now? Bro, if she dropped that baby, I'm gonna cry. So this is what the fuck we doing, man. Fuck her ass. Look at the goddamn baby. Playing with the gas pump. And this ain't out west, yo. Pick me up, bitch. Bitch, pick me up. Oh.
This is modern
who
mamas.
Who the fuck looking out for who right now?
About to drop the baby. She on that shit.
Bro, if she dropped that baby, I'm gonna cry.
Damn, baby gonna cry too. Shannon, watch the What's the Motherfucking Deal? This is your modern mama, right? What the fuck is she doing? She on that dope. That bitch about to fall out. She about to fall out. She look like she in a fucking soma coma. Fucking on that fucking dope. Look at her. She drooping. But don't, man, look, bro. It's a country. It's a rap. Because too many of these. And these things spread like wildfire, right? What's done is done. You cannot saw sawdust. It's a wrap. Okay? It is a wrap. It is over with. For yes, because these people get a say so. And we know which way these people are leaning. And it's more and more of them. They're breeding more and more. I don't see that shit no more. And it's very, very unfortunate. I don't even got shit to say, baby, on that gas. I ain't even talking about no weed. On that other gas. Speaking of gas stations, and appears to be white women. This happened in Alabama. I think this was Misty. Duplex City. Now, news says this was a robbery attempt, right? This is the strangest robbery attempt I've ever seen. Okay? You know what I'm saying? And my thing is, drop the baby salt price again. People below 110, I breathe like crazy, people very rarely so. 60. I'm like a fucking Mensa over here. Like, what did the person in the Escalade do? Like, run you over. You better move, nigga. I'm gonna run you. And then they back into shit. That was irrelevant. I don't think this was about a robbery. I think this was something else. This was something else. Like, she ain't got shit. This motherfucker suplexed her ass. And I don't know. It just seemed, I don't know. It's she ran back in the store. Like, 'cause if it was a robbery and you got what you wanted, you leave, right? You scram. But then he came back after her for something else, and she ran into the fucking store. These people are familiar with one another, right? At some point in time, he probably hit that. And he wanted something back. I don't know what it is. The reason why she approached again was because she was like, oh, ass nigga. Ooh, and she knows that this probably ain't the first time that they've had a, an incident. So I'm trying to figure, like, a robbery, you don't spend this kind of time robbing. You ain't body slamming motherfuckers, RKOing people and shit, and you don't come back for whatever, right? So I don't know. I have no idea. Anyway, so segregation's back, right? And I want to talk about JRE and I want to talk about Cuomo, but we'll see how much time we got. Segregation is back. You're like, Honcho, what the fuck are you talking about? What are you talking about? Segregation is not back. There's laws on the books against this. The left would not allow such a thing. We're so woke right now. The POC. Every time I hear the phrase POC, I get a little angry inside. Not necessarily angry. It just makes no sense to me, right? Because when it was colored people, and niggas wasn't nobody fuck with you niggas. Now it's this POC. Then you got, what is this? Bi POC? Like, I guess that was what, black indigenous? Like, are they not? Didn't just the whole POC category, like, we got to give them special segments of the POC category? Like, I don't understand none of this shit. So I don't really care, I don't care. Like, don't put me in the POC category, right? You can put me in the OPP category, but POC, no way. So anyway, segregation is back, and it's not the way you think. I'm gonna put this video up. I'm gonna let you guys watch it, and then depending on how much time we got left, I just want to open up the line. Paying for this motherfucker, I need to open it up. We're gonna talk about it. I really want to know what y'all think about this crazy shit going down. But anybody, like, before I do it, oh, I bet he's a super perv. He's probably you got the Cuomo section, you got the Fauci sexuals too. And yeah, I'm getting all the old tang in all the old folks' homes. Would you guys, I gave y'all a clue, like to guess which state segregation is happening in, right? I know people say, oh, it has to be in the woke West Coast. No, it's somewhere in the South. And that boy AJ, right? Because he predicted this shit like 10 years. The name that can't be said on any social media. And that's the reason they really got rid of him, because you see how truthful he was about the gay frogs and everything else. Gosh darn you, 17. All right, you got it. You got it. Let's oh, yeah, that was crazy. Pardon me if y'all caught the hiccups. My shit crashed for some odd reason. Very odd reason, but shit happens. We back. We live. Give me a one if we live. Make sure we back in it. Make sure we live. Good night, Miss Holly. Appreciate it. Glad you could join us. Let me see. Where we at? All right. I think it's like all right, we live bit. Because there's like a 10-second delay for something. YouTube delay is crazy. We need to bring back Mixer. Mixer was like on point. Mixer was the greatest. It was like right there. And it was right there. Like as soon as you said some shit, it was. Mixer was so live, like you could play Mixer without even looking at your fucking screen and be on point. All right. Let me put this video up. Let's talk about it. Segregation is back, folks. This time, it's by black folks.
The school district here has looked into these allegations and says it has taken action. Still,
whoa, this nigga name is Tom John. What the?
Karen Kyla Posey says she can't believe a principal thought separating students according to race was a good idea.
We've lost sleep trying to figure out, like, why would a person do this?
Kyla Posey says she was stunned when she learned about classes segregated by race at Mary Lynn Elementary last year, a practice she says was put in place and condoned by Principal Sharon Briscoe.
First,
Does she look like one of them wokey wokes? I be telling y'all, the ones that go with the more natural style be the ones that be woke and crazy. They don't be fighting and shit, but they be woke and crazy. They be like on some super crazy shit, right? Like the chick with the level 0 shit. Anywho. I lost myself. She too crazy. All right. Impale the Monarch, what's the motherfucking deal?
it was just disbelief that I was having this conversation in 2020 with a person that looks just like me, a black woman. It's segregating classrooms. You cannot segregate classrooms. You can't do it.
Posey says she found out the school was putting black students in 2 separate classes with 2 separate teachers. The white kids were placed in 6 classes with 6 different teachers. The parent says she found this out when she let Briscoe know she wanted her child placed in the classroom of a teacher she thought would be a good fit. Posey says the principal said that wouldn't work.
She said that that's not one of the black classes, and I immediately said, what does that mean? I was confused. I asked for more clarification on, I was like, we have those in the school? And she proceeded to say that, yes, I have decided that I'm going to place all of the black students in 2 classes.
Posey says she insisted her child.
Educational representation does not benefit anybody. The fact that you have a black teacher, if you're a black student, does not make you a better student, and vice versa. Any other thing, a good teacher is just a good teacher, period. I mean, it's just the way it is, but we got this belief that we gotta see somebody. And again, like I said, we would cut a lot of these barriers and beliefs hold up in this country, especially a lot of these racial beliefs. The only thing race is good for is jokes, right? Like, racial stereotypes and jokes are hilarious. People nowadays get all uptight about them because everybody's pussy. The shit is funny, right? The shit is hilarious. Other than that, you know, it's kind of a classify, I guess. You know, there are things that certain people do, but when you're talking about the educational system, when you're talking about in any other aspect of life, if a human being can do it, you can do it. Unless you're that nigga shooting a gun in his car, you can't do shit. And that's the way we should start seeing it. But now everything is about, we need to see a little black girl do it. We need to see a little black boy do it. We need to see a gay person do it. We need to see, a gay person do it. Pause. But yeah, everybody's mad about pause and no homo now. Oh, I guess the no homo thing is bad. Anyway, and I don't want to use them phrases because when you say no homo, bring homo shit into it. Anyway, but none of that shit matters, right? If a person can do it, you can do it. Unless you're... Yeah, anyway. And so that's the thing. Like, people think that this shit is so important. We've talked about, representation versus results so many times in here. But you still got these people who have this emotional attachment to that shit. Like, it It doesn't matter. The only reason it matters is because you were taught that. You were probably taught to see the world through this lens of, black, white, Asian, whatever. And so you feel like you can't progress till you see another person who looks like you do it, instead of being the person who is you that does it. But let's carry on to this video.
I'll be placed in a class with white students. She says Briscoe explained her child would be isolated.
And I explained to her she shouldn't be isolated or punished because I'm unwilling to go along with your illegal and unethical practice.
The Posies recorded a call with an assistant principal where they complained about the segregated classes. The administrator confirmed it was the principal's decision and seemed to offer an explanation why the classes were set up this way.
We have more black kids too, and then some of them are in a class because of the services that they need.
Kyla Posey has filed this discrimination complaint with the U.S. Department of Education's Office of Civil Rights. Her attorney, Sharice Shields, says what's going on at Mary Lynn is a violation of Title VI of the Civil Rights Act of 1964.
Title VI of the Civil Rights Act of 1964 say that you cannot treat one group of people differently based upon race, and that is what is going on.
Yes, the school district here has looked into these allegations and says it has taken action. Still, parent Kyla Posey says she can't believe a principal thought separating students according to race was a good idea.
My nigga Tom Jones, man. Who? Tom Jones. He said bullshit. Well, some of the black kids were in there because I'm sure that's true. Sure, that's absolutely true. But then you're going to actually lump the black kids who don't need those quote unquote. Get the fuck out the way, Tom. What the fuck is wrong? You just don't take over my space and not you sit in the corner where you belong. For those kids who didn't need that, those kids who actually could operate in a stable classroom, which is obviously what she wanted for her daughter. Because what you just did, you put all the niggas in the classroom. We've talked about niggas and their educational behavior in here 1,000 times. Niggas don't want to learn. Niggas don't want to be held accountable. Niggas will disrupt you from learning. And if you got in there trying to learn, you're doing white folk shit. Now, that woman who was speaking, I'm trying to find it. She got a black female attorney, but I have a feeling where I could assume how she leans and how she sees certain things, but I don't know that much about her, so I would really just be going, over the rails trying to make that assumption. But obviously she wants her kids to learn. That's why she wants her in the classroom with the white kids, where niggas ain't beatboxing with their fucking pencils on the desk all goddamn day, and teachers ain't making fucking rap math songs so they can learn some shit, right? Because I'm gonna be honest, the fuck you gonna rhyme with the Pythagorean theorem? Like, y'all ain't got bars like that, okay? You ain't fucking Lupe Fiasco. So obviously she cares about their child's education. These black principals, again, like I say, motherfuckers see these lenses of black, white, that's it. And we just need to be with our own and all that. Like, you fucking it up for some of these kids, all right? You fucking it up for a lot of these kids because, again, those who want to learn will not be able to learn. And they will fail at a more significant rate than the kids in the white class because you lumping them together like that. That's your principal. Like, how do you get in that position? How do you? Who made this woman a principal? What are her credentials? What is her credibility? What are her sources? You know what I mean? So it is what it is. Really. You've had two very good jokes today, Heidi. He says, with my white English teacher that I went to Greece and Italy with, my white media teacher that I went to Scotland with. So I appreciate having white teachers. Look, man. I hate to say it. No, I don't. A lot of your white teachers, you're going to get certain conversations, experiences, and things that you're just not going to get with certain black teachers, right? And the mentality and the approach to things is going to be different. Now, things are changing, but your white teachers are going to figure out a way to actually teach you the shit. Like I say, you got a lot of black teachers that's going to just try to figure out a way to help you pass. You know what I mean? So there's that. Well, Heidi, you hanging nooses facility probably didn't help at all. You know I can't tell the difference, Heidi. You know I struggle with that. All right, that just whiteboard. I should pull a whiteboard up tonight. Anyway, let me dive into the article that goes along with that, and like I said, I was going to show y'all the other stuff, and I want to talk about Joe just a little bit because everybody's all pissed off at Joe. I love it. I love the fact that everybody's pissed off at Joe because it just shows how stupid people are. Where's that shit at? Did I close it out? I closed it out. There was an article that went with the there was an article that went with that. So fuck it. Yes, not. Oh, here it is. Okay, duh, it's right there in front of my fucking face. It just had a different title. What's going on? Fucking 200K in a GoFundMe for some kids that weren't church. That's fucking ridiculous. All right. Bam. All right, Tom, you gotta go. Tom, you've had your 10 minutes of fame. You got to go. Right? So, Atlanta Black Star. Yes, I did. So apparently it was like, you know, I guess it took place last year. If they're still fighting, which is odd. If this thing is still happening. So her daughter, yeah. So that's the thing. She should be isolated or punished, right? So that's automatically telling you that these classes, and it's only 2 classes, when the majority of classes, again, you have white teachers, somebody talking about, well, we wish we had more black kids. What does that have to do with anything, right? You put them in the fucking classes that you have. I wish we had, like, that's what I'm saying. That's the I wish we had more black kids. Why? Why does that matter? And then some of them in the class because of the service that they need. Some of them, but not all of them, right? Pros and cons Briscoe and the administration removed for allowing the system. So yeah, they should all be removed because again, you're fucking with these kids' education. You're fucking with the way they see the world. You're fucking with the way that they will, you know, interact with others moving forward. So this is bigger than just school. These are serious concerns that we have. Let's hop over to Joe, right? And people unapologetic Milwaukee. Milwaukee's a trash place. Okay, if you're from Milwaukee, I'm sorry for you. Right? All right, and I try to use different quote unquote sources, but yeah, whatever. All right. Podcast King Joe Rogan says vaccine passports move U.S. closer to dictatorship. I agree, right? Hey, where are your papers? Where are you going? We've heard that before, right? Again, I love it when they have the little I can think of shit. I say no, I'm sorry, get tired. It's all late. Yeah, when he's back, Don Lemon, I think he called him stupid. That was fucking hilarious. But yeah, he basically said, you know, that he said Don Lemon, he said we're talking about a future where vaccines are required for certain activities. And yeah, basically Don Lemon said some stupid shit like that. Like, well, we just need to exclude them, and if you don't have a passport, you don't get to do this, you don't get to do that. You're gonna like, to me, I want to justify your terrible decisions, right? If you chose to do it, whatever, right? But doesn't mean you need to force on everybody. Again, if you fully believe in it and it works the way you say it works, then what do you have to fear, right? And he basically went to talk about, you know, the reason why America is so special, why it is that it is what it is. He said he criticized him openly for talking about the future, but those with vaccines are able to do what they want and go wherever the fuck you want to go. You know what I said? Only dumb people would accept these rules, especially in the U.S., which in these terms is the greatest superpower the world's ever known. Through an experiment in self-government that actually worked. And how to do that? Freedom. and eagles. So when you give people freedom, you let them do whatever they want. They find ways to grow, succeed, grow, and thrive. As soon as you give politicians power, any kind of power that didn't exist previously, historically, they don't relinquish power. And that's where we are right now. Personally, I agree. They find new reasons to use it. All you hear is, take this jab. It doesn't prevent you from, that doesn't even prevent you from getting the disease. Or you can't go wherever the fuck you want to go. It's really madness. So he said he got a bunch of backlash. I'm not a doctor. I'm a fucking moron. I'm not a respected source of information, even for me. But at least I try to be honest about what I'm saying, right? So that's the thing, right? And this is why I say I find it super funny. See, I say dumb shit at a concert. If you're getting vaccine advice from me, is that really my fault? And you know what I'm saying? He said, well, this may sound close to an apology. Rogan didn't apologize. He has repeatedly celebrating getting canceled. His fans love him for it. Again, you can't really get canceled if you don't give a fuck. And so that's what I'm saying. Like the point he made that if you're listening to Joe Rogan for medicinal advice, who's the dummy, right? Like that's what I tell you. I'm not a doctor. I just play one on the internet. If you're listening to me and not taking in consideration your own personal health concerns, well, whose fault is that? It's not my fault. I'm just a guy. Again, I just heard everything ain't for everybody. You know, if you want to do it, do it. If you don't want to do it, don't do it. But don't blame somebody else for your decision or indecision. You know what I mean? It's just like, that's where people are. Like, if you are so against it, or what he's saying, just go do what you do, and you don't have to listen to him. That's the problem. It's like everybody feels like you shouldn't be able to say shit. You shouldn't be able to have an opinion. You shouldn't be able to express yourself in any way, form, or fashion because you don't agree with me. Right? People used to be able to have healthy debates and you know, walk off, go their own separate ways. Now, when you have, I mean, literally millions of different forms, people, anything, the entertainment you want. Like, you don't need cable. You can watch fucking YouTube all day. You got Netflix. You got so many choices, so many sources of entertainment, distraction. Books are still viable, but y'all don't want to hear that. But, and instead of turning the motherfucking tube off, the phone off, any of that stuff, you're really getting mad and like, I don't have the energy, right? So if I wasn't streaming and we weren't sitting here, you know, discussing various things, there's no way I'd go to somebody's channel and argue with them. Like, if I start listening, I don't like what I say, cut it off and go watch something else. Like, I talk about time being a super valuable thing. Like, I really fucking mean that. I started this new shit the last few days. I want to give y'all a little bit of TMI, right? A little bit of TMI. But, like, I don't take my phone in the bathroom anymore, right? Because what happens? You get this, you start twitting and shitting, and then, you know, you don't know how much time you get. So I found it much more reasonable to, I understand why, back when I was younger, all my white friends used to have magazines in the bathroom. Magazines and a dictionary, right? Because why not use that time to do something more viable? So I have, because I'm subscribed to, I think I'm still subscribed to it. I had to go to my whole fucking thing. What is that? It was like 3 of them. Because they gave me like this little deal. So it was like entrepreneur, Fortune, I think Fast Company, and GQ. GQ's really gay, so I don't really like GQ. GQ's like, remember GQ used to be like suave, like people used to actually like, you know, Gentleman's Quarterly. I don't even think they call it that anymore. They don't even say that. Like, you know how motherfuckers change the name and don't have nothing on there. Like, everything on the cover is always real questionable. Yes, I'm old. It's past my bedtime. I don't want to hear it. Anyway. And like everything on the cover now is like real quick. They had ASAP Rocky on, I think one of them, he's like in a dress and some weird mosh pit looking boots, looking like wearing some fucking Doc Martens or some shit. Like, I don't even open the GQs up. I think I need to just recycle them or something. But the entrepreneurs, the fast companies, and the Fortune. I think I got the Fortune. I don't think I've read the Fortune 500. But anyway, those are interesting, right? And because I find that you get to lost in your phone, you're relaxed, you're chilling again, TMI, and you get to fucking with your phone, and you start getting caught up in La La Land. And next thing you know, your leg falls asleep, everybody falls asleep, and then you're like, damn, I really wasted way too much time here. Now I gotta fucking reactivate my body so I can go on and finish doing whatever I was needing to do. But you have something actually informative, it's actually pretty good. Learn something. Fucking dictionary thing is actually pretty cool. I actually learned that from shit I was listening to. No pun intended. Anywho, I was fucking see that. Hold on real quick. Fucking docs all fucked up and everything. There we go. 4chan 500. B minus. No, almost. No, but I usually manage to get it out before dead time. I'm usually late to the den because I'm out running errands and doing shenanigans. Strong and grand, the man with the plan. What's the motherfucking deal? I say, what about when Joe has the doctor on the show? I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. I haven't fucking watched Joe Rogan in a while. I used to be like a super Joe Rogan watcher, but now I haven't. So there's that. Let me see. Where are we at? The pistachios. I'm gonna give everybody like I'm gonna give everybody a bunch of pistachios. Yeah, but see, that's what they were saying at first about the jab, right? Herd immunity. But I'm not hearing that term anymore. I haven't heard them using it. I haven't heard them using herd in a while now, right? That's when it first came out. It's sometimes I feel that super chat is a bit of an exaggeration of the magnitude of my comment. Hey man. All I know is I appreciate the love. Oh man. Yeah, we gotta take notes. I'm gonna see what's going on. I stole all of Heidi's pistachios yesterday. She left. She had like 4,157. I think I'm gonna distribute those amongst the people because she's a communist anyway. So let's just give those to you, Michael. I think that's fair. She would want damn it, this fucking chat. She would want it that way if she was here with us now. But say what I was going to say. All right, so yeah, we did start 9:45. My time is all off. There's no point in opening up the dilly dally. Why is this one? One of the chats is going. This one's all out of whack. The one I can actually I have. Yeah. I have it over here. And then I have the other notebooks in my backpack, and then I have one on this sheet too. So I'm gonna get them all together. You said the video you posted in Discord a few days ago has been blowing up. Just worrying, maybe a rough way to be prepared. Oh, you're talking about the one with the guy talking in front of that what is that like? I think it was like a teacher's panel or some shit like that. I hope it wasn't none of that ratchet shit I be posting. If any of the ratchet videos are blowing up, we're in for it. But I appreciate the love, Strong and Rain, aka Dan the Man with the plan. It's we're in it. Like we're in it right now. And again, yeah, kind of like what was said earlier about the when you give politicians that power. When you're saying like you give power, Joe Rogan making sense, right? What he said, when you give politicians power, any kind of power that didn't exist previously, historically they don't relinquish that power. They find new reasons to use it, right? And again, everybody's saying Orange Man bad. He's a dictator. He says mean stuff to people. Who's the real dictator? Get this shit injected in you, or you can't operate in our society anymore. Who's most impacted by this? Niggas. And, so I wonder if I could use my POC card, because black cards don't work anymore. Maybe I still have a POC card. Knock the dust off of that, even though I said I don't want to claim it. Maybe I can use my POC card to say this is white supremacy invading my body, my black choice. And I can outwoke the government into me not having to buy into this bullshit. It's going to take a lot of mental woke gymnastics to accomplish this. But maybe, just maybe, it can be done. Okay. Yeah, and that's the thing. That's what's happening is, again, you tell me it's just mutating from regular old obese people in the hospital who regret not being able to walk their daughter down the aisle, who's not even engaged, probably not of legal age to drink. It's in Tennessee somewhere, so it could be on meth. The super chat jackpot, or 500 cash from Honcho. Yes. I pay in Argentinian dollars. What are they called? I pay in AUD. Australian. But I say all you gotta do is look at Australia. All you gotta do is look at I gotta put it, it's definitely gotta be a TikTok video so I can go viral. But all you gotta do is look at Australia, look at France, look at these places like that, and see what's going on. No, I don't believe it. Still got nothing to mutate from. So you're telling me all these super powerful bodies of the Americans, it's this American muscle has caused the jab to mutate? I don't know. Like I said, if I got to deal with it, I deal with it. I take the proper, what I feel are the proper precautions. I exercise multiple times a week. I get, as you can tell, plenty of sun. Like April, like 420. Let's go way more contagious. That's what I'm saying. So you tell me the Delta variant is more weak shit? Oh, they just want new names for shit. But again, the way I look at it, do I think it is? I think it's something. It's just the way it's being pushed. Like I say, who was the other buddy who said it's not smallpox? We're not going to just squeak it out of existence. It's just going to continue to do its thing. Oh, well then. Nothing I can do about that. But it's a Home Depot painkiller. Oh, I thought you were talking about Hispanics in the parking lot, Delta Echo Golf. Shame on me. Shame on me that my mind went there. But like I said, it's just, I don't know what it is. I just know I ain't getting it. They're trying to make it that. So yeah, you gotta find somebody. There's always somebody willing to do something for monies and things. There's always going to be a black market for shit. So if it gets bad enough, you just find a way. But I'm telling you, I'm on a mission to get that farm. I think I'm joking. I'm joking, but I'm serious. Like, I need to play a lot of these fucking, what is like, I think it's like 200 million or something, Powerball. If I won I would go fucking, I'm super, super, super serious. Super duper serious. Like, I'm gonna buy a fucking ranch. I don't want nothing that's gonna be self-sufficient. I'm not gonna need anybody for anything except for some Starlink internet. I grow my own little dirty tilapias. Grow my own tilapias. I'm a little tilapia pond, some ducks and shit. Like I say, we're gonna have all kind of super chickens. I want them big nigga chickens, like them. They lay them super eggs. They're gonna be real free range chickens. All grass fed beef. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would have a real. I would have a super farm. If I wanted to fucking. That might be what we need to talk about. When it's a lot of money, people start getting all excited about the internet. So I mean, when it's a lot of money, they start talking about the fucking. Yeah, I'm tired. Goddamn it, project. You know, I don't have fucking barbecue sauce flavored energy drinks to keep me up. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna talk about. What would you do if you won the Powerball? You get a whole bunch of motherfuckers coming in. I'll tell you what I'd do, goddamn it. I'd buy cocaine hookers and I'd buy my brother a new Corvette, goddamn it. And I'd let him be my personal driver. See? Because there's some ulterior motives, right? I'd have to be like, all right, I'd have to keep the farm active. So I'd have to find a team of researchers to make sure I can find some good breeding stock, right? So that way I can keep this thing going, right? Until never sell. And then, I got my own personal beliefs about the afterlife. But like if I was a ghost, then I'd like haunt my own ranch and just watch them all fight over it till it gets fucking destroyed. The lovely Miss Grace. Let's see. I don't mind the work. I think I'd rather be doing the work knowing that it's going to something worthwhile. Getting up all day and being a field nigga and just not dealing with the issues in the Americas. Like I wouldn't need fancy cars, wouldn't care about any of that. I just would want a farm with a lot of various two-way tools. You know what I'm saying? And then, yeah, I'm I'm going to grow various crops. That's it. Various, oh shit. Various crops and, yeah, all that good stuff. Yes, true. I started late. I promised the people 2 hours. I give the people 2 hours. Look, that's not my fault. Matter of fact, right? I had a interview today, right? And the motherfuckers ain't show up for the damn interview. Call me like, yeah, I didn't get the confirmation for the interview. I fucking confirmed the shit via the telefono. I even got a fucking thing, like because it was like a video interview to do it, right? I put on a collared shirt, put on nice pants like they were gonna see. I was actually gonna just sit there in my drawers and see how far, I could go with this thing, but I didn't want to be like, oh buddy, on CNN and get caught. Anyway, so yeah, and he hit me back like the interview was for 9 o'clock. I was on time and everything, and so I sat there like it was supposed to be between 9 and 9:15, and then so I was like, okay, well, didn't hear nothing from him, and I waited like an extra 10 minutes. So I'm like, you know what, fuck this, I got shit to do. You know what I'm saying? My time is precious, and they sent me a thing like, yeah, I didn't get a confirmation. Like, how the fuck you didn't get a confirmation? Like, I got the notification, I got all the shit said, okay, we're waiting on the interviewer, like all that fucking shit. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's where we're at now. Yeah, I'm almost there. Like shit. Oh man, let me tell you, but anyway, let me finish this story because Trill always gets me. This thing about Trill, right? Trill gets mad when I don't finish the story and I go on to something else, right? But this nigga acts like he wasn't here for the fucking cushy, and that wasn't the whole fucking stream. The whole stream was me fucking not finishing stories and switching up to other shit, right? Oh, damn, Miss Grace going off. So yeah, there's that with that. Then they hit me up like, oh, well, can you do it tomorrow? I said, I'll think about it. I'll consider it if I have time to do your interview. But part two, right? Here's the thing. here is the thing. So I was out and about today, actually a couple hours ago before the thing, and I went to go grab something while I was out. And as I was checking out from this place, there's a lady who works there, and I see her from time to time. Speaking of ladies, anybody seen Lady Licious in a long time? Check out her, make sure she didn't catch the fucking wrong. And she, every time I see her, she calls me long hair, don't care. Like, she gave me a nickname, I guess, after the first time I ever seen her. I've seen her like 3 times. Because she actually started working at this place relatively recently. I guess they just had a changeover of employees or whatever. And as soon as I came in the store, I heard her say something. Oh, you might as well go ahead and come over here. No care, long hair, don't care. And I thought she was talking to somebody else, so I, ignored it, right? And so I was looking for what I was looking for. One of the other store associates helped me. Anyway, I got to checking out, and yeah, she got real inquisitive. COVID coochie. There's a vax for that. We're gonna have a vax girl summer. But yeah, I said, "Oh yeah, and how old are you?" Like, "Ma'am, I am about to be 37 years old." And she's like, I thought you was in your late 20s. I'm like, "Oh, bitch, I've been trying to flirt. Let me find out." Yeah, I was just saying a whole bunch of stuff. She was like, "Oh yeah, I like your hair." And I was like, "My shit, when I take this cap, it's rough. I need to get this shit done. They actually need to set an appointment like now. I need to fucking do that too. I got a bunch of shit I need to do. I've been slacking. And I've been just fucking all over the place, bro. And yeah, right? So yeah, she was all super flirtatious. Yeah, I was like, "Yeah, right, ma'am." And then I checked her badge, and that was nice. And I called her by name and all that other shit. And yeah, there's no way. One, I'm a faithful man. Black men don't cheat. And then 2, no. Yes, I have nothing for her. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I definitely couldn't. Terrible infinity. But here is the dilly dally, right? I was trying to get into something else, but I'm just like, I forgot. Here's my honcho. Yeah, look. But I gotta, I can't just be slanging this meat all over the place. You know what I'm saying? I have to be, I'm gonna be in ICU on a ventilator, not because of the Rona. I'm gonna start doing my honcho Jerry Springer shit. My point of the day, right? We have a diverse group of people in this den, and I fucks with all of you. For whatever reason it may be. We talked about the segregation in the schools, and we talk about white people being super woke. We talk about all kind of different things. All Asian people know some form of martial arts, whatever it may be, right? But I want to be honest with you. It's not about your race. Culture does matter, depending on how you were raised. But it's not about your race, not about your skin tone. It's not about your sex that makes you, okay? The thing that is important, people are like balloons, okay? You're like, "Honcho, what the fuck are you talking about?" It's not what's on the outside of the balloon. You got yellow balloons, you got blue balloons, you got fucking all kind of balloons. You got the fucking aluminum balloons with all the happy birthday shit on them. But helium in a balloon, that bitch is gonna float. Don't matter what the fucking color is. But water in that balloon, well, Depending on how hard you throw it, that bitch might bust. If you blow your funky breath in that balloon, that bitch is going to not do anything. Probably cause pollution. I'm gonna be out here, Jeremiah. You know my rule. More than 3, I will not be. So if I start seeing more than 3 niggas in the den, I have to get on my moderators. Hey, y'all let too many in. Y'all need to start checking ID at the door. But again, like I said, people like balloons. It's what you put into them. It's what's inside you. You know what I'm saying? It's what's inside you, not what's on the outside. You know what I'm saying? So all this bullshit that they push, all this bullshit that they trying to sell you, all that bullshit they trying to mislead you with, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Don't let that shit get to you. You live in a crazy world. It's what's inside you that counts, not on the outside. And if a person is judging you by the outside, they're probably saying something kind of funny, so listen. But then other than that, worry about your own character. Anywho, it's about to be fucking midnight. I gotta go to bed. I gotta get up at fucking, I need to get up at 5:30. That's what I really need to be doing. I'm gonna push it to the limit and get up at 6. Slacker. I'm being a real slacker. Hit the gym and get it. But with that being said, man, day going to 3 a.m. I didn't start having schedules and shit. Like, I'm surprised I'm staying up this late. So I really am. By the time I get up, appreciate that, Mike Somer. Like, man, I hope I pronounced that right. Is it Somer or Scomer, like school? I need to put more funny gifts and stuff like that up. I forgot I put that up there for the Patreon pledge. Yes, ma'am. I can draw it out in a few more minutes. I'm sure I can ramble on. But I appreciate the love, sir. Thank you. And you think he's replaced 335? But man, like I say, it's just a situation, man. Like, and I tell y'all, I fucked with why I love the deal so much is because of diversity. Because like I say, I think there's always common ground that people can find. I think you missed the Biden super montage earlier. So appreciate the love, Savage Donald Trump. Easy money, what's the motherfucking deal? But yeah, I ain't built like that. See, like, when Dan used to go that late and I used to be in here partaking, nigga. Like I say, when the time is right, I'm not ruling that all the way out, but just right now, especially multiple factors as to why I'm not, but I kind of like this waking up early, doing things in a scheduled kind of sensible way for the most part, but maybe ending my evenings in a way like that in the future. Well, it's going to probably be after January, but yeah. Not always in hand. Sometimes I just used to let it hang. Y'all didn't know what I was doing the helicopter. But but yeah, man, like, it's just like yeah, it did. And so it's like I lost my train of thought. I had a good ramble I was gonna say. Oh my goodness. Appreciate the love, Miss Grace. So y'all let me do it again. Y'all been having me sitting here with these things. Appreciate the love, Jeremiah. We're gonna have to have Otis on like what was that? What was the y'all to fix my life? Pimpin' ain't dead. What I said earlier, pimpin' ain't dead. Niggas just scared. Good grief. I think we have something that we have to we're gonna have to talk about soon. I take my glasses off. I'm gonna clear them up, make sure I read that right. Let's go back. Whew, a pimp named Slipback. That is unfortunate. To add insult to injury, here comes Scott stealing Otis's pistachios. Oh, man. What? So Otis is the pimp that got pimped by running up his credit card almost $3,000. Then tried to hustle me out of money. Fuck out of here. I'm the real OG. Goodness. I feel like there's a story to be told. Tomorrow, the line will be open. We're finna do this Den style. I'm not gonna get very much sleep this evening. I'm curious as to what's going on now. But I appreciate the love, Miss Grace. Whew. Yeah, this is interesting. This is very interesting. We're gonna do this no, not Maury style, there's no babies involved. We gotta do this like the Steve Irwin show. Mr. Dean gonna be on the scene. This is gonna be the Mr. Dean show tomorrow. And we're going to get to the bottom of this. Oh man. I'm not even gonna ask no question. We're gonna save it all for tomorrow. Shit. Oh. Well, let me find out folks is acting up to no good. And look, there's a saying from a wise artist named Devin the Dude. I don't know if Trill is still in here with us, so he may not be able to rephrase that for me, and Broderick is the most unreliable person of all time. I don't like that shit. Yeah, that's that old pimp speak. See, that's that old using a whole bunch of words. That's that pimping word salad. What you over there talking about? Beautiful games. This ain't a game of soccer. What you talking about, nigga? All right, this is what we need tomorrow. We need calls, and we need to hear both sides of the story. But I already know who I'm agreeing with. I don't like where it's going. I don't like what I'm hearing. I don't like what I'm seeing. So, Otis, you're going to have to be a man and defend what little honor you have left. Tomorrow, we're taking calls. Line going to be up there. We need to know what's going on. I got to take my ass to bed. So now, I expect to see you here tomorrow. If you a man of your word. Savage Donald Trump. Appreciate you. If you are now, I can't say a man of your word because you ain't said that you agree to it. But if you are a man of honor, you will be here tomorrow. If you have any honor left to defend yourself. Otherwise, I don't know. I don't want to hear a bunch of that roundabout talk. I need clarity, concise conversation. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna take my ass to bed. Tomorrow we will be on time, 9 o'clock on the dot. I salute your willpower too. We appreciate the love, Roscoe. Say I plan on fasting. I didn't make it 10 hours. 9 hours. Those 2 bean burritos of the Sprite Happy lighting up. Man, hey. Man, look. Project, this is why Project will never be a moderator. Like, he didn't just miss the whole saga right there. You see, y'all say I'll be bullying Project. That the fact that he came in at this time, he talking about what are we talking about, and he didn't miss the whole thing. Now we got to keep rolling for a little bit longer. Good grief. Good grief. Y'all don't want a nigga to go to sleep. But I feel you, man. Hit that shit 2 times for your boy. You know what I'm saying? Man, you gotta the way you conquer the fast, man. You gotta have a real why, a real big why. You know what I'm saying? Why and what is it that you pursuing? Broderick, if you did not, I ain't finna explain shit to Broderick. Yeah, nigga. What is he? See, Trill wouldn't have had to confirm. Trill would have automatically knew what was they. See, you over here got to get confirmations and all that other stuff. Oh, let me find out you over there, Captain Kirkin. Let me find out you, man. A word on the street. Otis out there, Captain Kirk. Ilza, shilza, should I save her? I want to be saved. You going to blood? You can have that one. I don't want nothing to do with leeches. People leeches. Leeches. Dirty water leeches. I don't want none of that shit. Uh-oh. I ain't been in the Discord very active lately. But I'm gonna have to be nosy. I might have to be a little messy, see what's going on. If you ain't in the Discord, let me put the Discord link in this motherfucker. If you ain't in the Discord, everybody's welcome to the Discord but Heidi. She is a bad person. Let me put the link in here. That's what I ain't been doing that the last few streams. So if you're not in the Discord, Broshka over there losing their man right now. What? See, this is what I'm saying. Oregon scraps math and English. High school graduation requirements. Wow, this is where we are. Again, to make them dumber. That's what they want, though. This is what they want. What the fuck is this shit reopening? Oh, my goodness. This is all kind of crazy shit. There's the fucking there's so much shit going on in the den right now. There's so much stuff going on in the den right now that I have not seen. Only one might be a Cuomo sexual. Let me put the she getting mad because we talking about her governor. Terrible. I think she might be a homosexual. Let's see. Let me put the link in here. Let me see. We'll make it 6 hours. Shouldn't need more than that. 5 uses should be good. And all that good stuff. So, use it or lose it. What did I do? All right. So, yeah, I definitely got to start catching up in the damn den. Yep. Yeah, this nigga Broderick over there losing and mad, and he missing all the good shit. You are. That's why, again, that's what I say. He's not reliable. Yeah, we we about to pull up. We about to ride 5 deep in the lack. There we go. Yeah. Tomorrow video is gonna be all a bunch of den folk. Look at this nigga here. Look at these niggas. Oh, goddamn it, that's Heidi. Man. I don't know. I think Mr. Keith fucking up the player rules, man. Not keeping it kosher. Tomorrow we gonna see if he's a man of honor. He gotta. Tomorrow I'm gonna open up the lines. You gotta call in and tell his side of the story. Appreciate the love, Mr. Luke. Don't acknowledge, brother. He's been ignoring me. Mr. Keith be waiting for your call. Come on, Mr. Keith. I was rooting for you. Yeah, man. We was rooting for you. Got out, man. You didn't let us down, man. Let us down. Let me find out you was on Instagram. Double tapping them pictures, Mr. Keith. Believe him, Instagram thought you over there trying to get them flued out. It's terrible. Terrible. Yes, that's it, Broderick. See, that's what I'm saying. That's what I say. This nigga Broderick terrible. What the hell is Trio? I don't know who these niggas is either. Yeah, I sent it tomorrow. You said you heard Cat. I'm telling you, I told you, because here's the thing, Mr. Keith, man. Look, he would be answering them questions, but not really answering them questions. You know what I'm saying? And so, you know, that's why I say I know an old player when I hear one, but then I thought, he gave up them old ways. The Joe Biden corn pop video. Oh, shenanigans. Appreciate the love, Miss Sis. I only really likes you, but Miss Grace is then sweetheart. See, you got something explaining to do. Yeah, Mr. Keith. Man, like I say, we thought it was the real deal. You out there trying to play in the field. Look. And we thought you was Chief Keef. Do I got the corn pop video? I think I got it. Hold on. Let me look for it. And then appreciate the little. Yeah, we got activated tonight. Good grief. Hold on. My workouts tomorrow are gonna be pathetic. Gonna be in the hole looking. And it's leg day tomorrow. Be out of there. Hold on 1 second. Let me get Tom Jones out of there. I got porn. Oh, these are terrible. Let's say porn pop. I ain't got porn pop. That's a whole different kind of stream. Is it in my recent video? Oh shit. I done showed y'all a lot of fucking videos over the last few weeks or so. Good grief, how many is in here? We done watched a bunch of shit in this motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie, that video was weird, but it was kind of funny. I'm gonna have to make the thing so I can tell if I got it in here. It's that fucking blueberry video that Project loves so much. The blicky. I can't believe all this shit that a bitch that had herself in a fucking coffin for her birthday party. Weird ass shit. I think, is this it? No, that's when he was talking about Cuomo. Oh, the side dude that was real mad about that shit. That shit was funny. Damn, that's them little girls who was fucking getting fucking stoned and shit. That shit was terrible. I think that's him talking about the Corona. If you get the jab, you can't get it. Say tomorrow voting for another chance for Mr. Key. I don't know, man. I think you wanted to give him a chance. Yeah, I think Mr. Otis is going to have to call in, you know, and earn his one more chance. Biggie, give me one more. Give me one more chance. Yeah, that's one of them type of deals. Oh no, that's way too. Let me see. Let me see what I can find here. I'm like Googling the shit, and one of the related searches is who is Corn Pop and why is he a bad dude? That's fucking hilarious. Oh, that's funny as shit.
And I learned that.
Yeah, we can do it like this. We can do it like this. We can do it like that. All right.
And I learned that it makes a difference. This was the diving board area, and I was one of the guards, and they weren't allowed to. It was a 3-meter board. If you fell off sideways, you landed on the darn cement over there.
Really?
And Corn Pop was a bad dude, and he ran a bunch of bad boys. And I did. And back in those days, to show how things had changed, one of the things you had to use, if you used pomade in your hair, you had to wear a baby cap. And so he was up on the board, wouldn't listen to me. I said, "Hey, Esther, you, off the board. I'll come up and drag you off." Well, he came off, and he said, "I'll meet you outside." My car, these were all public housing behind it.
I guess so.
My car, there was a gate on here. I parked my car outside the gate. And he said, "I'll be waiting for you." He was waiting for 3 guys in straight racers. Not a joke. There was a guy named Bill Wright, Mouse, the only white guy, and he did all the pools. He was the mechanic. And I said, "What am I going to do?" He said, "Come down here in the basement where mechanics, where all the pool filler is. You know the chain, there used to be a chain that went across the deep end. And he cut off the 6-foot length of chain. He folded up and said, you walk out with that chain. And you walk to the car and say, you may cut me, man, but I'm going to wrap this chain around your head." I said, "You kidding me?" He said, "No, if you don't come back." And he was right. So I walked out with the chain. And I walked up to my car. And they had, those days, used to remember the street race. You'd bang them on the curb, get them rusty, put them in a rain barrel, get them rusty. And I looked at him, but I was smart then. I said, first of all, I said, when I tell you get off the board, you get off the board, and I'll kick you out again, but I shouldn't have called you. Mr. Williams, I apologize for that. I apologize, but I didn't know that apology was going to work. He said, you apologize to me? I said, I apologize for that, not for throwing you out, but I apologize for what I said. He said, okay, close the straight razor, my heart began to beat again.
The time has come is we've got to go the extra step to get people.
Shut your ass up, nigga. Oh my God. That's the first time I've actually listened to that whole thing. That's the first time I've actually listened to that whole thing. And for that to go along with all the rest of the shit I showed earlier, the little the little montage. Let's see what comes up under Google. Corn pop. Son of a bad dude. Corn pop. You know what? Hold on. Now I got to get to Google. Corn pops were invented in were introduced in 1950. That's interesting. Appreciate the love, Savage Donald Trump. Man, Broderick, appreciate the love. Yeah, man, Mr. Otis gonna have to explain himself, man. I think that like I say, he's gonna have to definitely explain himself. Let's see. Oh, Heidi's not even top 10. Terrible. That's terrible. Hold on. See, she ever stealing them and not making them community property. I gotta pull up the right thing. Gracie, give me one more chance. Gracie, give me one more chance. Oh, look. That's really funny when you sing it that way. See, terrible Heidi. And that's why she does not. See, Savage Donald Trump is a man of his word. Will Otis be a man of honor? Appreciate the love, Miss Regan. COVID coochie, terrible. Did he get the vax? If that's the case, if you out there getting some corona snatch, I hope you got the vax. If you willingly sticking your willy, all willy-nilly, don't be silly. Wrap up your dilly. Oh, that's terrible. I'm getting up no matter what. Like I said, now my nap time. I may have to take a power nap in the middle of the day. But oh yeah, I guess I need to confirm because they did send me a thing back to redo that interview. Oh. It only does it under the voice only does under the Streamlabs. It doesn't do it for the excuse me. It doesn't do it under the super chat. I don't know why I have it set up. I don't know what the numbers were. I have no idea how much Heidi took. She's a raging thief. You know, you got robbed by some I'm just gonna give it to anybody named Michael. I know you be getting hosed. I know folks been getting hosed. Just I got PPP loans, probable pistachio pilfering loan. So if you feel like you got your pistachios pilfered, either by Heidi or the bot, just fill out the form and I will I'll send you the loan tomorrow as a Adios. Appreciate the love. Miss Sarah Lou. Oh man, bro. I don't know, man. I think he needs to call and explain himself. No, I think, the truth will set you free. And he needs to explain himself. You know what I'm saying? Miss Grace is a good woman. And Mr. Otis, if he fucking around, like you said, like how you say, you're gonna get jumped in the den. But I think, how this thing started off, we were all a part of this, when he first called and, tried to make a case for himself. I think it's time for the People's Court. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. I'm gonna have to go get me a judge outfit. I'm gonna go to the party store and get me a gavel. Man, but see, here's the thing, right? The first time, had a softball that he was kind of letting him make. He seemed like an all right guy. We had some questions, but swing around like a whole room. We had some questions, right? But see, now we have a stated purpose in which we must, discover. This is the discovery part of the trial. So we have questions. It's a grand jury indictment on Mr. Keith. And so what we're going to do is he got to get on the line. We're going, then folks, if they got questions in the chat, I will inquire my own personal questions that I have. And, we got to see where his head at. You know what I mean? I don't like what I'm hearing. No, it ain't sounding good. It ain't going to be none of that circle talking. I need direct answers. Look, it take a player to know a player. You know what I'm saying? I know that old circle talk. You know what I'm saying? I done talked circles many a time back in my day. Now, my back in the day might not be as many days as Mr. Otis. You know what I'm saying? But but I had it back in the day too. Morning, dear court, the Honorable Honcho, the main Sancho, Miss Grace versus Otis, the played pimp. Duh. Where's my fucking I ain't got my pen up here. Oh Lord. I'm jotting it down. We're gonna see if Mr. Otis is gonna call. I'll hold off on all the videos and everything. And we will have the Den's court. Oh shit, I gotta do that. Say I'm gonna have to swing by I'm gonna have to swing by what is that? Party City. It ain't. If it was a little bit closer to October, then they'd have all the costumes. I gotta get this shit now before they start rating. Maybe jacking up the prices for Halloween and shit. So I'm gonna have to give me a judge outfit, give me a little gavel and all that. I could probably turn the priest outfit into a thing, but I don't know. It's not quite the same. A pimp named O'Keefe. Terrible. But there I go again. So I got these damn headphones on like I'm doing some shit. Look. Y'all just want me to have sweaty ears and shit. That's what y'all doing. But yeah, I gotta call a wrap because I do gotta get some rest. But I fucks with y'all. I'm really looking forward to tomorrow's Den. I'm not gonna call it a beef den. I'm gonna call it one of them or a debate den. But it's gonna be a discussion den. So, Roger, you know what? I'm gonna get on the sauce tomorrow, and I'm gonna take back all that good stuff I said about your rib. I'm gonna spread nasty rumors. I'm gonna say you had Houston health code violations. I'm just gonna slander your name and slander your rib truck. I showed you all that love. Oh, it's beef. Oh, it's beef. Oh, it's a beef dead. All right, then we go see if Mr. Otis gonna show up. All right, man. But then, folks, aside from all that, let me square myself off in the camera. I do appreciate y'all. I do thank y'all. Like I say, when I say it's my pleasure, it's because I have as much fun, if not more, kicking with y'all each and every evening. Look, I'm definitely curious as to what happens. We're gonna find out tomorrow. But yeah. So if he want to prove himself, he got to pull up tomorrow. Otherwise, he don't mean it, and he ain't got it in his heart. So, Mr. Keith, if you're listening, if you serious about what you in there saying, searching, and doing all that other shit, tomorrow I'll be on time, 9 o'clock. I might not even have a 5-minute countdown on. I might just jump on it at 9. If you serious about what you're saying, you got to call and improve yourself, because it ain't looking good for you, player. It ain't looking good for you, player. But again, it is my honor. It is my privilege. It is my pleasure to get to chop it up with you guys. But I am exhausted. Been up since about 5:30 this morning, and I got to get back up here in a little bit. I'm probably gonna push to 6 today. So, but I fucks with y'all. I thank y'all. I really do. If you ain't hit that like button, hit that like button on your way out. We will be rocking tomorrow, den style. Y'all know how we do it. Only can do it in the den. But yeah, I gotta go to bed. I fucks with y'all. I really do. I really truly do. With that being said, if you fuck with the sauce, yes, we will have some sauce tomorrow, and I do have a sauce line and all that other stuff. Yeah, Mr. Otis, I hope you have bad sleep tonight. I hope you wake up with a crick in your neck and an ache in your back, because you need to explain yourself. If we got questions, not them kind of questions, bro. Don't even do that shit, bro. Just listen to it by yourself in the corner. Follow Heidi on OnlyFans. Free month. You buy 2 months in advance. All right, let me go to bed, for real. I'm a tired ass nigga. Good night. And good luck.